put the time and date. So,
Well, you're giving me mixed signals. You're like reading my messages and stuff, and you haven't blocked me yet, so I'm guessing you don't hate me. I just want to see you again. I mean, just answer the phone and you just hung up. Like, just let me know. Like, if you want me to leave you alone, I definitely will. But I really just want to fuck with you again.
What up, YouTube? It's your brother Trey. Now, I'm super happy that this audio got released out and that he's doing this to the public. Good that he's clearing his name. Now, I don't really know much about what's going on with this, rape case or anything like that. I don't really follow it like that. But, at least he's going better than Trey Songz, right? According to DJ Academics, man, Trey Songz coming out sad, man. It sounds like Trey Songz really ain't that sex icon that so many people thought he was, and how he came out. Man, first song I listened to Trey Songz, what was it? Go girl, it's your birthday. So if you don't know, man, Trey Songz is being accused of doing some, rapey kind of things with the women as well. Now, Chris Brown, I don't see that happening with Chris Brown. Like, it's like, yo, it's Chris Breezy, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, bro, Carucci, Brianna, so I don't see him having to rape any kind of woman at all. If anything, it's the other way around. And it seems like that she brought that energy. She's like, look, I want to fuck with you. You're not fucking with me no more. And so I know you guys have also dealt with these type of situations, man. Unfortunately, it is something that happens in the game. Something that happens in the world. You deal with some very vindictive people. You reject them. You don't give them what they want. And so they resort to retaliation. Now, this is the reason why that there's a no retaliation policy at most jobs, if not all jobs, is because they want to create an environment where everyone feels safe, where if they see something going on that should not be going on, that people, the employees, everyone feels comfortable going to authorities and letting them know that, hey, this such and such is happening right now, is going on. I don't want to lose my job. And you know what? It's illegal, matter of fact, if, my manager fires me or my manager's manager fires me for letting them know or letting HR know that I was sexually harassed, or because they're skimming money, whatever it may be, right? You're supposed to be protected for that. But it seems like in the court systems and just in real life, there isn't really that going on. Women can throw out the accusations of sexual harassment or rape and things like that, and it could be very false, and no types of recourse happens to them, right? Like, you're not gonna get jail time. A lot of women aren't getting jail time. Like, oh, yep, I lied about it, and that's terrible. That's nobody should be able to do that. On the other hand, too, though, men, when it comes to rejecting women, don't be an asshole about it sometimes. I know a lot of guys can get away with it, but it's really just no point in trying to put that energy out there. You don't want to give any woman any kind of excuse or any reason, quote unquote reason, to do anything that either of you may regret, right? Because a lot of people aren't even really thinking rationally a lot of times. Their emotions kind of take over. And that goes for a man or a woman. Anyone who's emotionally immature has a tough time regulating their emotions and stepping back from the situation and truly thinking about, like, what is the right thing to do. People don't necessarily want to do the right thing. It's about how I feel. What do I want to do? And the right thing isn't always what people want to do. And so, man, I guess a learning moment from this is, just don't mess with these girls. And if they send in audio recordings, man, just save those messages. Save all the messages, man. Because guess what? They're doing it to you. Women are saving your messages. Women are doing this. They're doing that. And so, men, it's good to understand. And then it's good to understand what type of woman you're even dealing with. Why are you even in a situation where she does something like that? Granted, you can't. It's hard to truly know a person in a couple days, a couple months, a couple years, whatever. I know people out there saying, oh, I can read you off the rip. I just need 10 seconds to feel your energy. I feel you, who you are. Yeah, I mean, cool. I mean, our intuition is very strong, but sometimes it's not correct all the times. The feelings that you may feel for a person, whether it may be like, oh, I don't feel like this person is actually competent enough to do this job. I don't think this person is smart enough to, and then you guys have a conversation and you realize that this person actually knows a lot more than what you originally thought. Or, this person you thought may be good for the job and they completely destroy it, and they had intentions of using you. These types of things go on. And so it's like, you gotta let people show themselves. But you can't always like force your hand or force a situation to happen. If the feeling isn't there, it's just not there, man. And both of you guys should cut your losses. I know it's definitely harder the more clout and the more money you have, or the more feelings and the more investment that you have with a person. But it should never get physical. It should never get to the point where either person is feeling unconsensual in any kind of interactions happening in this case, you guys. But anyways, man, I know Chris Brown feels very happy about this. He, is probably feeling the pressure. He's like, man, I was getting slandered by the entire, or I was, it's not a good look because of the fighting I had with Rihanna. This is happening too now? Oh, man, hell no. This is cap, bro. And I also like to see that he's taking legal action. He said him and his team is going to be taking legal action against this. I think a lot of guys should do that. I think a lot of guys should retaliate with false accusations with legal action. You're slandering my name. You're slandering potential sponsorships from coming my way because of this image now. It's immeasurable, the damage that you've done to me because of this false accusation, because of your feelings, because of whatever the case may be. We could have just talked about this, but no. You want to slander my entire name? You want to risk me going to jail for this? Oh, you don't care about me. Do you not know what goes on in these jails? You probably do. You probably have heard about what goes on in these jails. And you still going to do that because of I rejected you or whatever reasons? No. You know what? We're going to hit you where it hurts. Let's go to the legal action. Let's pursue it. Let's get my lawyers. Get lawyered up. I'll meet you in the courthouse. Let's see what the jurors decide about this, you guys. And so I think that more men should do that. A lot of men should do that. In any kind of situation. If a woman comes slash your tires, she come knock, come to your house, throw shit at you, break things. Like, you don't want that, man. You can't have that, you guys. Everyone has a breaking limit. And believe me, it's so much easier to win a case in court saying that this girl destroyed your personal property, and instead of trying to fight a case where, I gave her a black eye because she came and punched me first. Like, oh, man, bro. Even though it may be quote-unquote justified in the streets, it's in the courthouse, you guys, and they're going to favor the women. And so, what do you guys think about this, man? Do you think that Chris Brown is still a piece of shit? Some of you guys hate Chris Brown. Do you think this is great? Do you think this is good for him? Do you think men should take legal action in response to a lot of these false accusations that a lot of women place on them? What do you guys think about that, man? I truly appreciate it so much. It's your brother Trey, man. Like, comment, subscribe down below. I appreciate any kind of support that you guys give to me. And I'll see y'all in the next one.